I joined a server called the RatSMP, a server made by RatBot on Twitter. Rat is one of Bad Boy Halo's dogs, and is adorable. Phineas 1500 is the admin of the server and the owner of RatBot, and is not affiliated with Bad Boy Halo. Don't ask how I got on. I don't know, either. When I first logged on, there were only two others on. Sugar Kuma and Dancing Frank. Nobody said anything in chat, so I got some wood. I also got stone. Watched a skeleton fight. I don't have a shield. Fight. Please nothing sneak up on me. You win. Your prize is death. And started a community farm and mine. Boop. Where are my? I don't have stairs. I should get this iron smelting. Back to mining. Community farm. Starter mine. And mine. Take what you need. But please replant. Thank you. I told Sugar Kuma and Dancing Frank about the farm and mine. Mayday. Small farm and mine at spawn for new players to get food and resources better. In case you guys wanna check it out or add more. I hope I got a good grade in server. That's gotta be a C+. Oh, that's where they are. Demon. Agree. I found the community house before deciding to go back to the spawn. Blue. I made a path to a hill to see the community house. Community house. Follow torches. Torch. Found a cursed frame while editing. I think it looks cool. I must have thought the zombie villager was farther away, or I wasn't paying attention. No. Wait, should I keep this? Maybe I can block it in. Capturing it was a challenge. This way. Do I keep or kill it? Stuff and run away. Please don't hurt me. Bow to the head. Ow. 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 Sunscreen. F. Whoever keeps cutting down the trees halfway and then leaving the rest, your mom's a mini rat less than 3. Finally said hello to Dancing Frank. Hello. Excuse me, I was farming. Finally decided to make armor and tools. I went out searching for where I could make my base, since I had a vague idea of what I wanted, but I didn't find anything. I did put some sheep in a hole though. I never went back for them. I feel kinda bad. I'll go get them sometime soon, if they're still there. I became the welcome wagon for _Sooth. Glizzy boy _ and Gar thus. Said hello to Holly not found. And worked on the farm a bit. Oh yeah, also this is an evil server. It has trapped us here. It is evil rat. I think I will create a computer to hack into the server's code, since I'm not powerful enough. For now though, I need to find where I will put it. Found a place to set up, but got killed by a creeper before I could make a bed. So I had to walk back. I did, and went to the other side of the mountain. I'll need a lot of space for my base, especially underground, so I moved far away from spawn. I also moved to stop my stuff from getting stolen, even though one of the 4 rules is do not steal, but the person who later robbed me of everything valuable wasn't punished as far as I know. Which sucks, but as long as it doesn't happen again, I guess I'll stay. I got some cows and made a bed, then got a pillager banner, which I think got stolen. I captured a zombie villager. I'm gonna call him Gerald. A stranger tried to hop into Gerald's boat, which is rude, so I killed him. I made a mine a little ways away from my house. It's probably temporary, but I found a good cave. I found a glow squid, which I called Jerry, but he despawned. Mobs now fall on you apparently. Has this always been a thing? That shouldn't be a thing. How do glowberries work? I got a second zombie villager. I'm gonna call him Barry. I also found my first diamonds. I dropped 2 into lava, but I still got 3. 8.5 hours for 3 diamonds. Best speedrunner ever. I traded a bunch of cobblestone for a diamond and some food from Sugar Kuma and got tipped a pity diamond. I am not above pity diamonds. Give me your money. I also traded some of my copper for a bunch of steak. I could have asked for better times, but there was a food shortage on the server and I don't think Glizzy had any valuables yet. I enabled retreat mode and ran back home. I also found out that the server openly discriminated against programs with humanoid forms. This is codist. Hashtag always be plugging. Glizzy started killing people, and I was very happy to be far away. I found more diamonds, which was very nice. I brought some chickens home and began breeding them. While I waited for the breeding cooldown, I worked on my base, which was coming along nicely. The others hosted an election near the community house. My audio processor wasn't working, so I couldn't hear a majority of the candidates. I left before voting started. I don't know if they actually ended up electing someone, but I think a country was made somewhere over there. I mined some obsidian and made an enchantment table, but I didn't enchant anything yet, mostly because I want to wait until I could get a mob farm and mending books. I went to the Nether and got some quartz and gold, but I lost a lot of it when I died in the fortress about 100 blocks away. It was not pleasant. I also got some pigs. I started working on a cave spider farm, but got bored and decided to work on something else instead. Spawn looked very different when I was last here. I gave someone some deep slate since I most likely didn't need it and I'm nice. I also gave someone some bread, because I am so incredibly nice. I started on an entrance to my base, but I've since sketched up my base and I don't want it there anymore. So I'll be moving it in the next episode. Then I was robbed. Twice. The first time wasn't so bad. Only 10 diamonds and some ores were missing, along with a name tag and whatever else. The second time was, well, they took all my ores. My gold, my iron, my lapis, my emeralds, and my coal. They stole all my cobble and my pearls, which meant they had to have made 2 trips. Thankfully, I'd already hidden the most valuable stuff in a chest a little bit away, but still. I'm going to say this again. If anyone steals anything from my chests after this video goes out, I am not coming back on this server. Or at least not until multiple people can assure me that of the 40 plus people whitelisted, all the thieves and griefers have been removed. I told the admin about both incidents, but I haven't been on to check where he put my stuff back. I probably should have sent him the pictures taken after the second time. Admin, you have my Discord. I moved what little I had left inside and cleaned up the mess made by my portal. I shut myself down after 15 non-consecutive hours of gameplay, ready to turn back on once I recharged, and begin work on the home of the mega computer.